Hey guys, Jack here, and welcome to today's video. As you can see here, I have my Apple iPad here, standing right up on the iPad case. And we're going to give a what's on my iPad tour video, and we're going to explore some features of the iPad, ending up with a full review of the Apple iPad. So we'll start off with calendar. This comes obviously with standard with every single iPad you get out here. As you can see, this is my calendar. I hope the focus is good, but I've got day, week, month, and a list of the appointments I have. But I tend to have it on month, and also if you have a Mac, you can sync it with your Mac, and other calendars like birthdays, you can add them along to that. Now, next to that we have contacts. Contacts is fairly simple. We'll just try and cover that up for some people. Contacts is fairly simple. You've got it along the right here, and you've got a list here where you flick through, flick up and down. Well, that's it, contacts. Next to this we have notes. Fairly simple. Take a new note. We'll create a new note, and we simply just type in through the keyboard, and it will save it for us. Now, next to that we have YouTube, which is obviously a standard feature. And then we've got videos, App Store, photos. But now down here we've got pages. I got pages for my iPad a while back. When actually I first got the iPad, I decided I should probably get pages. And if we go to my documents, obviously if you've got pages, there'll be an update out for it. Sorry, sometime obviously the update's out now. But we can create a new document, and we get a nice list of stuff we can create. So say I want to create this nice flyer here. Sorry, I just had an issue with the tripod. We've got this nice flyer here. Tilt the tripod down a bit, and we can simply tap on anything. We can move the picture around. We can move this around. We can shrink all the stuff. We can type in whatever we want to type in. Minimize it, email it, send it in a PDF. Change this picture to a picture of, say this, picture of me. And there's a picture of me. We can move up and along, and it will align it anywhere. So pages, you want to get that if you want to use your iPad a lot, I would definitely say go out and buy pages. You probably will use it more than you actually think you'll use it, as it is very good for your iPad. And next to pages, we've got Keynote. I tend not to use Keynote as much, but Keynote is obviously a very useful feature for iPad users out there. We'll click New Presentation, and we get a nice little choice. We'll do Modern Portfolio. And then we simply double tap to edit anything. We can do pictures again, add in a picture of the iPad keyboard. We can shrink the view of it. We can also shrink the size of the image, keep it in line, type in what we want to. We can play this slideshow. So if that's obviously the slideshow we've got. And we can obviously add more slides at the bottom here. And we want to add this picture here, this nice picture. And then we simply we'll obviously go to the top and press play. And here is a slideshow, and you simply tap on it to get through it. And that's how simple Keynote is. And obviously you save it to My Presentations, and you get a nice view here of them all, and you can share them the same with all of them to iTunes, to iDisk, and wherever you want to share them. Next to that we have Numbers. Numbers is a really good app. This is pretty much obviously Numbers for Mac. Go to this one. We've got a checklist. We can create nice designs here. We can add whatever we want to. We can add another sheet onto it. We can add a new sheet. We can just type all of our figures in, and it is a very good app. It's part of the iWork suite. They're all less than £5. Sorry. Then we've got iBooks and Find My iPhone and Game Center. And on my dock I have the Twitter app. Now Twitter is a great feature for any app. Obviously we're in landscape mode here. I highly recommend it. You just flick through. Works very simple. Works nice on landscape mode. If take the tripod back a bit, looks very nice that way. We'll put it back in landscape for the purpose of the video, but it is very good. Definitely recommend it. Twitter is free. Make sure you get it. Now we'll move to my second page. We've got my folders. At the top folder here, we'll take a look around. We've got the Evening Standard, London Evening Standard, Wall Street Journal, ESPN Sports Centre, Mashable, Telegraph, NACDU's Navy, Sky Sports News, BBC News, TED, TV Guide, Life, The Times, and the New York Times. Now, these are all great news features. These news apps have plenty of features to them. We'll take a look at the BBC one, probably one of my favourite ones. It is really good, the graphics are good for this. It's free, make sure you check it out and download it. Being as it's a free app, you get a nice view here of all the latest news. You can watch BBC News live. We'll watch a bit of the news quickly. And
Martin Johnson has picked the same side.
There you go, that's some BBC Live news. But we'll close the app and we'll head back to the folders. We've got Mashable, it's a great app. Mac News Daily, Mac Daily News, sorry, it's a great app. Wall Street Journal, all great apps. And utilities. Here we have Photoshop Express. We'll take a quick look at this. It is basic photo editing for your iPad, whether you have also works with the iPhone and iPod touches. So we'll find a picture in my library. We'll find a picture. We'll take this car here, the Rolls Royce, and we edit it. We get a nice choice down here at the bottom to obviously crop it. We can add some effects, put it in black and white. Works very simply. You can add some more contrast across it, like that, and then we simply press save, and it saves it to a photo library, and it's very simple like that. Now, also in this one, we've got Google Earth, Alarm Clock, which is a great app. VLC Player, AccuWeather, which works very well for checking the weather. You can see me there, hi. This app works very quick for the weather. It gives you the weather forecast. We've got some snow coming up and stuff like that. It's a free app, make sure you check it out. We've got Nightstand, which is good, Calculator, Netflix, Amazing HD, My Mac, eBay, NASA HD, TeamViewer. Nightstand is an alarm clock, which it's a pretty special alarm clock. It's a free version. I'd rather get the paid version if I was you. And it has a nice clock. You can adjust the widget position and the size. You can move it around. It's like pretty much a nightstand. And then you simply set an alarm clock, and it tells you your weather and what it's like outside. Now, gaming. These are a lot of my good apps. We've got Doodle Jump, Backbreaker, Angry Birds HD, Angry Birds HD Halloween, Madden NFL 11, Dismount, Touch Hockey, Pac-Man, Flight Control, Tetris, Fruit Ninja, Ping Pong, Let's Golf, Cut the Rope, Uno, Bubble Shooting. We'll go to Angry Birds quickly. I'm not going to go through all these apps. I will do individual app reviews near the time. Obviously, it's hard to get through all the apps I've got, but Angry Birds is very basic. You've seen it before, I'm sure. Level 1. I went through this quickly. You simply flick the bird like that. You can pinch into zoom, and that's a goal. Then you progress levels. It's fairly simple. In the Halloween edition, it's very simple to that. Another app I'm going to show you is going to be Cut the Rope. This is a great app. Works in landscape. We'll take the iPad back like that. It is a great app. We're going to try and get this video short as we can. Pretty much, we're going to try and do this quickly, just to show you quickly. You pretty much have to get the objects in the box by cutting across the screen. I did review this app very soon. Works for the Game Center, poster scores there. You simply cut like that, and you land it in there. Also gets harder and harder as you go along, which is also great. And that's pretty much it. We'll do some more reviews on that. Then over here we've got Star Walk, probably one of my favourite apps for the iPad. I think it's the most fascinating app out in the Apple App Store at the moment, and it is truly amazing, guys. I'll do a full-length review of this, I promise. And it pretty much gives you a really detailed view of what's going on outside, the weather, and you see if I tilt it around, it gives me an actual map of the stars. And it works great. You tilt it upside down, it follows you around. It is a great app. Check it out, it's called Star Walk, I think. Buy it from the App Store. Then we've got Doodle Buddy, Talking Tom, Rocket Bird. I'm sure you've seen that from other things, but Talking Tom is fairly simple, obviously works very well. It's a fun app to impress your friends with. You simply just punch him, he flings cake at you. Fun app for amusement, to amuse your friends. I'll have a review of that soon. And then we've got magazines, we've got Wired, and we've got Marvel Comics. We read them a lot. Then we've got some iPhone apps on here. We've got Championship Manager, Ping, Top Gear, Opera Mini, Spotify, Arsenal, Instagram, Soldier Knows Best, and that's pretty much it for my apps. I'll do some full-length reviews of all this stuff and some other information along with the iPad and I'll provide reviews of this, guys, coming up in the next couple of days. So thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I hope you like this tour of the iPad.